Hello, everybody. Welcome to The Way Out is Through, episode 13, part of my daily series of thoughts, reflections, and ideas that keep me going each day. Today, taking the good with the bad. Yesterday was a fantastic day. I finally did my big speech at Westminster High School. It was absolutely amazing. So, I go there and we had 3 cameras set up because it's being filmed for the documentary. So there's a camera on each side. I tried to set up my cell phone camera, but I didn't record it properly, so nothing recorded from my phone. And then my camcorder just conked out for some reason, so my camcorder's not working. But luckily, even though I wasn't able to get footage from my own phone, luckily the filmmaker who was the documentarian, he is providing me with a full feed of the speech. So I'll be able to have that with with good sound and a good camera angle, and should have that within a week or so. So I still will have the school speech up for video. It went absolutely amazing. There was about, I want to say 300 kids there, 300 to 400 kids. It filled up the entire bottom section of the auditorium. They were extremely respectful. Beforehand, everybody online, especially online, was telling me, like, be careful going into schools because they might start insulting and trolling, and they're teenagers and who would want to listen to that. Completely the opposite. Nothing but respect, nothing but love, nothing but support. There was tears everywhere. It was about a half an hour speech, so I spoke for about a half an hour, gave a really in-depth version of my story. And then we opened it up to a question and answer period, and that was extremely in-depth. I made sure that they could ask whatever question they wanted to. So for about the next half an hour, I answered questions, and we had some really good ones. We had ones about what side do I think it should be, what side has more of a impact, guns or mental health? And I said, well, it's both, because if you're looking at one and looking at that exclusively, then you're looking at the detriment of the other. So if you're just focusing on guns, you're going to miss the mental health. If you're just focusing on the mental health, then you're going to miss the guns. And then I had one about what do you say to someone a guy who has these kind of feelings but feels like they can't talk about it because they're supposed to be a man, supposed to act like a man. And I said, well, that to me is just bullshit, honestly. It's insecurity to say you need to act like a man. To me, the most secure men are the ones who own their emotions, can own their feelings, and can fully express who they are without any fear of anybody else judging them, because it doesn't matter what anybody thinks. They're fine with who they are. So it was really in-depth, really fun. And then afterwards, so we did the half-hour speech, then I did half-an-hour Q&A, and then the most impactful part was afterwards. When I came down after we got off the stage, there was about 15 kids who stood in line waiting to talk to me, and it was kid after kid who wanted to come up and hug me. And there was this one girl, she was so sweet. Brenna, if you see this, you touched my heart. She just hugged me and started crying, and it just the ability that the openness people feel when they have the permission to actually open up about these things is absolutely mind-blowing. I say it over and over again, and I've been saying it a lot recently. The barriers that we put up between everybody, for me, they just don't exist right now. Doesn't matter what your social status, what your race, what your religion, color, creed, it doesn't matter. What matters is the love and attention to that we give. So that was the great part. I ended up getting the phone numbers of a couple of the students so that they could talk to me off campus, because they didn't feel comfortable talking in public. So of course I make myself available for private conversations if you need to. And so I did that. That went fantastic. And then I come home and I get the bad side, where I get a call from my daughter that she's not going to be coming again because she doesn't want to come over. She's 13 years old. She stays with her mom most days, and she's almost 13, and she stays with her mom most days, and she, it hurts my feelings, but she's growing, and all I can do is be consistently dad, and just stay me, and keep being the one that loves her as much as I do. That's all I can do, I assume. So, but it still broke my heart, kind of ruined last night. But then I woke up this morning and got right back to the good, where I started the day with a message saying that I might have another big gig speaking at a school in Arkansas. So and then I've spent the morning There's a woman who might possibly be doing a play. There might be a play made about my story, which is freaking cool, I have to say. There was another one who was going to make a play. I don't know what happened with that one. That one might still be in the works. But this one is actually for a university, so it's a legit play being put on in a school. And yeah, that's going to be fun. So anyway, taking the good with the bad. You have to take the good with the bad, because it's not just, life isn't just roses, you know. Life isn't just terrible. The good stuff's going to come with the bad, but the bad stuff's also going to come with the good. You can't fight it. That's Princess there behind me, by the way, for anybody who wants to know the cat's name. The other gray one who you'll see occasionally, that's Pocket. I don't know where she's at right now, but her name is Pocket. And then I have a dog, Scooby. So completely off topic, but still. I love you all. Thank you for all your love and support. Thank you for everything you've done for me, and thanks for following along on this journey. And remember, you are not alone.